and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we are packing for a very special weekend trip. This is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. I'm going to a little cabin in Hewlett, Wyoming, all by myself with my cat. This is going to be mostly a relaxing reading, crochet, and filming weekend. I have been trying to work very hard to prep for it. I feel like I haven't been working nearly as hard as I should, but this is kind of the first video for my trip. I'm leaving tomorrow right after work, and I still need to go grocery shopping, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I know it's kind of hard to know. It's so desolate out here in Rapid, or at least like the Black Hills area. Like after Rapid, the next bigger city is like an hour north. So I'm not sure there are too much other than gas stations between here and there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow. So we gotta pack everything tonight. And I brought my big carry-on out of storage because I am going to be bringing the tripod, and I bought some lights and just like so much stuff. So let's get into it. So I've been making these videos for a little while, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that y'all just want to see the fun stuff, and that's totally okay with me because I would only want to see the fun stuff too. So I'm going to show you everything as I pack it, and then maybe I'll show you at the end how I've Tetrised it all together, but it's going to be a little bit of a process. One thing that I'm trying to do before I go is finish up some of the books that I've been reading. So I finished Crown of Midnight last night, and then I want to finish the Atlas 6 tonight. I have about 120 pages left, and I listened to most of this on audiobook. This book is so like dense though. I believe in myself, but we have to get everything we want to done before we can do that. So I want to show you all of the physical books that I'm going to be bringing. Okay, so all of these could honestly be described, except for Heir of Fire, as soft DNFs. So I finished Crown of Midnight, and I have Heir of Fire, so I want to get started on that. This one I think is almost 600 pages, which it doesn't look that long, but it's still like chonky, so I don't think I'll be getting too far into that one, but my need to finish the series is overtaking. Then we have Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay. I want to read a few essays in between each kind of book that I finish. I have still been reading this on and off again since January when I first talked about it. I do want to finish it. It's just not, it's not a very bingeable book. It's very dense in its like opinions and the, what's the word? Its sources and all this sort of stuff. It's not bad. That's not a bad thing. It just is. And I have All About Love by Bell Hooks. I didn't realize how big the font was in here until I picked it up. I think I could finish this in the weekend. It's pretty short, 240-ish pages with huge font, so I think that this will be kind of like a bingeable one, but we'll see. I've never really come across a very bingeable nonfiction because I do really want to like take in everything. And so then we have Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. I am 156 pages into this, and I just really want to get to Daisy Hates. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like Magnolia and BJ, but I like want to know what happens. Like the vibes are good enough for me to keep going, but these characters, and I feel like that's the point. It's kind of like, it's Gossip Girl in the UK. And everyone loves, what is the girl? Serena. Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of what that one's all about. And then I have The Martian by Andy Weir. I'm about 70 pages into this one. Yeah, 75. And I remember everything, I just never got around to finishing it. Bunny by Mona Awad. I have read around 40 pages of this and never got around to finishing it. And then this last one is Bride by Ali Hazelwood, and I got around 30 pages into this one. Yeah, 28, and didn't finish it. So I really think that this weekend will be good. I can get through some of my soft DNFs, and I will be bringing my Kindle too, just in case, since I mean, Magnolia Parks is like a romance, but I don't know if it's going to like itch that romance scratch. I don't really have any other romance books on my shelves for me to read either since I binged the Chestnut Spring series. So yeah, I guess we figure out where these are going to go. Okay, so based on sheer weight of these, I think we're gonna put it in the big bag so that it can kind of disperse a little bit. Mostly I'm gonna put them at the bottom of the big bag. But I do already have, stuff in here. Nothing too much, just my new lights. And they came with these cool gels. I got these off of Amazon. I plugged them in. They are silly, silly bright. But I'm really excited to be able to like film at night and not have to, worry about overhead lighting. Because overhead lighting is not fun most of the time. It's just so like not flattering. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to have these. I'll set them off to the side for now. Then we're going to stick the books down here. And we want to do that like this. And then honestly, let's put these gels in one of the books. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let me just tell you a little bit about what I'm bringing for my cat. I'm not an expert on traveling with cats. My cat travels pretty well. She doesn't get like super anxious or anything like that. So here I've got a bag of her food. It's definitely more than she needs, but just would rather be safe than sorry. And then I did pick out some different wet foods that I thought she might like. She really likes like the soupy ones with lots of broth. And then I got these kind of like delectable treats for the car. And then I have her carrier over here and her harness is in there for tomorrow. And then since we're going to an Airbnb that allows pets, I don't want to like bring her in and her scratch everything up, so I'm gonna bring a few things for her. First off, I'm gonna bring this tantalizing toy. This donut for her to kind of play in, rest in, you know. I just got this for her birthday and she likes it, I think. I don't know, it's different, you know. And I am going to bring this scratching post for her as well, just so that she has something to like sink her claws into. Is this overkill for a small trip? Maybe, but I'm driving, so if my car's full, it's my own fault, right? But yeah, so that's everything I'm bringing for her. And I'm trying to figure out outfits. I want to like kind of dress up a little bit for filming because I have some fun jewelry that I want to wear. But I'm probably going to be wearing lounging clothes most of the time, so just trying to figure that out. And then we'll get into the really fun stuff, which I know everyone wants to know about, the projects. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lights in kind of like this and try and like swath them in my blanket here. I don't think anything is really going to be too heavy. And then once I'm done filming tonight, my tripod will go in there because it folds up super nice and goes in this little black bag here. Let's show those back here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So here's my tech case. It has all of my camera batteries, SD cards, all that fun stuff. I'm going to put that, I guess, in the big bag as well. And then this is the only notebook I'm going to bring. This is the one that I usually use for scripting my podcasts, but I have been getting more into digitally scripting my videos just because I can type faster than I can like handwrite. My mind tends to race pretty fast, so it's like on the keyboard. So yeah, this is gonna go in my backpack. All right, so here's my camera case. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend this one for the camera that I have. It's just a little too small for my tripod holder and all that other stuff. But I mean, overall, it's nice. Once I'm done filming tonight, I'm gonna throw that in here and that will go in the big bag as well. And then I have my 2 body sprays because obviously can't go anywhere without at least 2 of them. So I have the Finery Not Another Cherry. This is supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I've never smelled that, but this is a really nice like cherry vanilla scent. I wouldn't say that it smells anything like black cherry or anything like that. And then I also have Finery's Pistachio Please. Oh, I'm so obsessed with it. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro 62, I want to call it. Whichever one is like their super bestseller and like the gold yellowy bottle. It's that pistachio salted caramel one. This one is definitely more pistachio forward because I have the real thing as well, and that one definitely has more of a blend, whereas this one is like mostly just pistachio, but I still love it. I think it's a really good alternative, so I'm going to throw both of these into my main suitcase. And then I am bringing my over-the-ear headphones. These are a pair of Sony ones. I wish I could tell you which ones they were. I think it's like the super new ones. I really, really like these. I have just found that like my AirPods, my right one, there must be something wrong with like the bass and the tiny little motor of it, because like I put it in and it goes brrr, and I'm like, whoa, what is going on? At first I thought it was the noise canceling function that like wasn't working, so I turned on like transparency. It still isn't working. So whatever, I guess. But I really like using these for audiobooks. I really feel like it helps get me like in the mindset. I finished The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes on Monday, and then I started the Hawthorne Brothers Hawthorne, the last one. That's just like about Grayson and Jameson. So I'm liking it so far. I'm only around 2 hours into the audiobook, and then I also have 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and then If It Bleeds by Stephen King checked out. So definitely be listening to some audiobooks and probably trying to get some editing done. Trying to get as much done as I can tonight. But I also kind of want to go to dinner at Himalayan Kitchen, which is my favorite place in town. So I'll probably go and listen to my audiobook there. That's what I normally do, is like I listen to my audiobook and then I eat there. That's pro tip for eating alone, is just bring some headphones and like listen to a podcast or something, or an audiobook, what have you. But yeah, so I was like thinking to myself like, oh, I don't need all this much room, and like, no, I don't, but like, yeah, I do. So I forgot that my overnight bag, my like toiletry bag, takes up so much room. So I am thinking that it'll go in this big bag here, and then the tripod will go in here, my camera will go in here. I am wondering whether or not I need my travel backpack, which honestly it'd be okay if I left it at home and just had my 2 suitcases. So I think I might try and move forward under that line of thought, just so that like, I don't know, because all of this is going to be filled with yarn, all of that's going to be filled with yarn. Maybe I do need the travel backpack. Oh, I'll see you in a minute, I'll figure it out. Okay, I know this is a lot. I know that this is asinine for a weekend trip, but I cannot be stopped. Honestly, there might be more. I'm not sure yet, but this is what I want to work on leaving or bringing right now. So I know this may look like a lot. It is. And so these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hooks are the only hooks that I need. Obviously bringing more just in case I want to get a little spicy, I guess. So I have a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, a 6.5, another 4.5, 5.5, and a 5, or no, yeah, a 5.5 and a 5.5. So I'm gonna throw those in my Notion bag, have a little measuring tape, scissors, stitch markers. I know I threw my darning needles in here. Maybe I didn't. I have my darning needles right here. So this is why I need all of that. So let me show you what I'm bringing. So 2 yellow cottons because I'm working on a cardigan for a friend. This whip, this is going to be a mesh cardigan for myself. I haven't worked on it in a while. This is in Malabrigo Seahorse. And then I have 3 skeins of Red Heart all-in-one. Since I've just been enjoying, you know, making granny squares, you know, maybe I should bring that white with me too, just in case I'm feeling like super feisty and want to finish a bag. Oh my god. Alright, so this white to finish them off. These cottons are all for making tulip hats, potentially. I've been kind of workshopping the right gauge and stuff for my hands or whatever. Oh gosh, I'm so out of breath. It's so hot in here. And then I have one part of the panel that's going to be a hexagon cardigan. Some half done all-in-ones. I might finish those tonight though. A shawl. That's very, very little on my knitting needles here. And then 2 of these Super Saver ombres in hot stuff. I'm going to be making a poncho for myself. So that is everything. And so obviously I'm going to be bringing like my laptop and all this stuff, but since I was doing this tonight and not tomorrow, it's a little bit, what's the word? Not rushed on my part, but I don't know, a little bit different. So I think that's everything. I know that this probably wasn't quite as satisfying as some of my other packing videos, but I'm trying kind of a new method where I just show you like kind of the fun stuff I'm bringing, like books and like yarn and stuff. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see where we're at for our next trip. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.